Hey guys, I'm Nick Rios with Financial Strategies Group.
Chris Rios.
So we are creating a series of videos and we try to make them timely and personable. And the one today is about marriage and financial pitfalls. Chris recently married and myself am only a few months out. So we thought it would make sense we talk about what are we doing. And so let's recognize the obvious. We are believers that financial matters are a very important part of a couple's relationship. And it's important to face them head on. For some couples, this is second nature, but for others, it's very challenging, and that's where we are here to help. If you take the time, you can get on the same page, you can solidify your finances and strengthen your overall relationship. Working towards the same goal is not just critical, it's time well spent.
So let's dive into 6 specific money mistakes you and your spouse can avoid. First and foremost, set goals. He's a spender, she's a saver. Or he has an always expanding list of toys he'd like to add to his collection, and she spends most of her time thinking about growing the family emergency fund and how you each can max your 401k contributions. Does any of this sound familiar? It's too late to have the talk after you already put a big purchase on your credit card. So sit down and have a money date. Talk about your goals and write them down. Without goals, you won't know where you're headed or where you've come from. Number 2, all for one and one for all. A couple's individual's interests won't ever be perfectly aligned, and the same can be said about handling your finances. So a joint checking account and joint credit card are perfect for joint expenses, but also a separate account for separate interests is a great idea as well. When you set your goals, establish boundaries regarding spending and saving patterns. Number 3, money secrets are a no-no. Financial secrets hidden from your spouse or partner can obviously lead to issues down the road. We think it's best to cultivate open communication with your finances, specifically with your spouse, of course, to avoid any speed bumps in reaching your financial goals together.
Yeah, trust is huge. Foundation of any relationship. Number 4, who handles those monthly bills? It's a good idea to put as much as possible in auto pay, but it's not a set and forget. You don't want to be caught flat-footed, with overdue bills, late charges that slip through the cracks, and potentially ding that credit score you've worked hard on. Therefore, it makes sense to choose someone to be in charge of the bills. So there's no confusion, there's regular payments aren't missed, and there's some responsibility, of course. But checking in monthly or bi-monthly is a good way to keep both individuals on the same page. Check-ins also allow you to make any adjustments as a couple to your goals and as well as your expenses. Number 5, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? It's the age-old question, but unanswerable question. Should we go in the direction of retirement savings or college savings? Having a child often means you'll be putting their needs in front of yours, but when it comes to saving for retirement versus college for your kids, put yourself at the front of the line. You must consider your retirement needs first. Of course, there are exceptions, and we can look at ways to fund both goals, but do your best to maximize the retirement savings. At a minimum, capture the full amount of your company's match. They put 5%, you put 5%. Number 6, stash away cash for an emergency. As a family, you should and need to determine what your monthly expenses are and decide how much cash reserves you feel comfortable always having in savings for those unforeseen emergencies. We recommend at least 3 to 6 months of your expenses always remaining in cash. But it's really important to come to these figures as a team, not individually.
We know money's a difficult topic, and we truly understand that. Treat each other with respect and actively listen when you set your goals. And goals provide you with a roadmap, and they can reinforce the bond you have towards each other. If you aren't sure how to get started, please reach out to us. We're here to help, really to get you pointed in the right direction or improve the efforts you've already made. We really appreciate the time to tune in here today, and hopefully we can get some more videos out to you pretty quickly here.
Thank you guys. Have a nice day.